It is 7:19 a.m. and like I'm still trying to grow this mess out, but anyhow. So I took melatonin at like 11:50 something. So you know, I go to sleep at a decent hour, and unlike normally when it does nothing for like, usually I take melatonin at like 1 a.m. and it might work around 5 a.m. I took it and it almost immediately knocked me out, but then I was awake at like 4:30 in the morning, or like earlier. Like, when did I wake up? I don't even remember. Like, it was like maybe 3 something, 4 something. It was like 4 hours later I like woke up. I'm like, this is way too early to be up. When I only have to be somewhere at like 5 something. I know, like, I've smeared my mascara, but you know, whatever. It's like, it's 7:20 and I've been up since like 3 or 4. I don't even remember when. And I took another melatonin a while ago, but it is doing nothing right now. Because like, I was like waiting for that email that we were supposed to get about orientation, and it finally came at like 7. Like, I guess it came like 20 minutes ago. So like, I was expecting it yesterday to use when I went to the place, but you know, so apparently I did find it. I don't know if I went into the right entrance. It says use, like, there's like several, it's on a campus and there's like several entrances, and I don't know what entrance is what. I didn't see any road signs. I'm like trying to use my GPS that like sent me on a grand adventure instead. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, like, so now that I have a better idea of where I need to turn, I think I'll be fine. I'm going to need to go by my grandparents' house to get gas in my tires and swing by the gas station, get some gas. That'll take like 5 minutes. It's like, it's kind of on the way there. It's not that big a deal. My grand thinks I need, okay, so it took me about 40 minutes, including the roundabout, whatever the heck. When I say roundabout, I don't mean like this thing like traffic circles or whatever. I mean, like, it sent me around the world, like just about around the world to get to where I was going. But anyhow, so it shouldn't take me as long to get there. And I'll be leaving before 5 o'clock anyway, when the traffic gets bad. But my grand, so I need to leave maybe 15 minutes. I'll be fine. My grand wants, and to get, so let's say I need to, like, I need to be there at like 5, apparently between 5 and 5:20. So I should leave sometime around 4, just to be safe, because you never know, traffic. I might get there a bit early, that's fine. So leaving at 4 should be perfectly fine. My grand wants me to leave at like 2:30. I ain't going to the airport. Even then, the airport here don't take that long. I don't know where she thinks I'm going, but no. I don't need to leave at 2:30. I'm going to be hungry if I leave by 2:30, and I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. So the email, and so the training starts between, it's like we check in between 5 and 5:20. Training starts promptly at 5:30. We can bring drinks with lids. Great, I'll have to pee. So yeah, I'm just bring a drink, I guess. With my, I've been like, all my drinks are like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. So this should be. I gotta figure out which tumbler, Travis tumbler I'm gonna bring. Yeah, mine are all designs, but anyhow, they have lids. Absolutely no food and no cell phone, so my phone is going to have to sit in my car hiding somewhere. What is the, seriously, yeah, I've got my heater on because it's cold in here. Apparently there's also backup training if we happen to be late or have to call in for something. And if they're late, you're going to have to wait your turn for another training. But it doesn't say how long the training is, so like, given that there's backup training, I think I can easily gather that it's not going to be like a full shift. Like I guess they're just going to put us on the phones and whatever. And also, like, the 5 to 5:20 check-in time was because of the large volume of people. Like, I didn't know there was going to be a lot of people there. I really thought, like, I mean, thinking about it now, it does make sense. It's a call center. But from, like, just, like, not thinking about it, just thinking about, like, my own experience so far, like, I really thought it was just going to be that lady and, like, with the people working at the actual company and the other 2 girls I was with. Like, I thought it was going to be like us, you know, hey, this is what we do, and here you go. But, because, like, I thought we pretty much had the job. I mean, yeah, I mean, I know we haven't actually been on the phones yet, so we don't really have the job, you know, but, like, feeling like a, like, major stutter, or, like, maybe swearing a lot or something, you know, being on the phone isn't really that difficult. I don't think. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So, like, I'm usually when I've done orientation, that pretty much means I've got the job. So I don't really know if that's the same here. You know, like, how many people are going to be there? I mean, I honestly have no idea. I didn't go in the building because I wasn't too sure if I had the right building. Yeah, so I have no idea what to expect. I will not be able to film in there because I'm gonna, like, if someone says don't bring your phone, I leave my phone in the car, you know. But yeah, I mean, I have a vague idea of what to expect, but I'm gonna have a story later today, I guess. Because, yeah, gotta find something to, like, it's just, oh, and bring a coat, because, I mean, it's gonna be cold in there, so, yeah. Good times. Might wear leggings under my jeans, just to be safe, I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be interesting, because, like, yeah, like, because at first, it's like, you know, when you at first think something's gonna be like a little small event, like just a few people, you know, get your feet wet, and then it's gonna be like this huge group event. It's a bit different. Not bad, just different. In which, like, you know, I just wish I knew what to expect. Like, you know, how many people are going to be there? What do the desks look like? What are we going to be doing? How long is it going to be? Do I need to pack a lunch and put it in the fridge? Is there even a fridge there? Do I need to bring, it's like, do I need to leave food in my car? Do we have to go somewhere to eat? Even though we have, like, there's going to be 30-minute lunch/dinner breaks. And there's, like, where it is, like, you could not go somewhere, sit down, eat, and be back in 30 minutes. You know, it's like, you just can't. So, like, little details like this are kind of important to me, but, yeah. Anywho, so I'm going to upload this to my computer so I can clear off my camera, and I guess maybe lay down and try to sleep a few more hours. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. I don't really have anything. I mean, I do, but, yeah. I have no idea. Too cold. Keep hearing a noise outside the door and this little bird. And there it went. I don't know if you saw it or not. Yeah. It's cold. What are we doing, little birdie? It's cold. My porch is a mess. I haven't gone back to sleep yet. Taking melatonin, but clearly it did nothing, so. Like, I don't know if I should try to go to sleep or just stay up or what, you know? Because I'm, like, running on, like, 4 hours of sleep maybe, if that, maybe 3.5. I have no idea. Don't remember when I sleep. I think it took it like 11:30, 11:59. I don't know. No, it's dark. You can't see. But whatever, yeah. So, load this. I think before I go, I'm gonna, I guess, plug my phone back in. Being up this, okay, hang on. So, like, that ain't any better right now. Yeah, being up this early is weird for me, because, like, I actually gotta, on one hand, when you wake up this early, you actually gotta eat, like real food, like, actual meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, when you sleep in the afternoon, It's like you can drink a cup of coffee and then you eat dinner and you're good. Like maybe if you get hungry in between like dinner time and the time you go to sleep at like 4 to 7 a.m., it's just you just snack on whatever. So I'm sure that's doing wonders for my health and diet. Diet as in food you eat. Now, I'm not on a diet. I don't believe in those. Yeah. From the way I'm talking, I think I do need more sleep, and I look like I do, but I feel fine. Which is annoying, but, you know. It's annoying because I know I'm going to be sleepy later, but I'm not sleepy now, you know. It's like, then, you know, you have to go somewhere, and you have to be somewhere at a time when you normally eat. So you know you should eat like ahead of time so you won't be hungry, but you're really not hungry and you can't eat at that point, but you're going to be hungry later, but you can't do anything about it. Hopefully that makes some sense. Maybe not, but I don't know. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to need to get a shower before I do anything. Well, I mean, you know, later before I go anywhere. Because, like, I got my hair, like, my hair is always flat as a pan. Like, if I could wash my hair and fix it, like, at night, I could, you know, be ready to go places earlier. But with this hairdo, I can't, because when I sleep, it's flat as a pancake in the back. And I've got to, like, re-wet it to do it again. And at that point, just may as well get a shower. And, yeah, I look like I need one right now, because my like, this ain't a good face day, right? No. No makeup, got some spots going on, and I've smeared my mascara. This is a good look, yeah. To put on YouTube, which is exactly what I want to do, because, I mean, at this point, nah. Let's see, what else? I need, like, Like, I want, part of me wants to show you all, like, because I've been taking, sort of, showing you my year. I mean, not entirely, because I can't, like, I'm not going to show you my family and all that. That's just, no. Like, I want to take the phone with me and show you all what the place I want to be working looks like. In part, because, like, I don't, like, again, I have no idea what it looks like, but just to give an idea of what it looks like, at least for me, because there's a lot I don't put on here that, I record quite a lot more than I show, and I don't put it on here because family's on there, you know, whatever, or, like, there's too much personal information shared, but I just wish I had, like, I just, like, you know, wish someone out there would take a picture of the inside of the building, like, hey, this is what it looks like, this is what we're going to be doing, you know, things like that, but no, there's nothing. I went on YouTube to look the place up. There's one person from there who works at the company, doing a little snippet for another company, like it's like some kind of, like, subscription type thingy, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's from the one, there's, like, the place I'm going to be working at, hopefully, maybe, we'll see, is actually two places. There's, like, the main place that when you look it up on Google gives you that address that, you know, big companies go to for what they do. And then there's the call center, which is in another building, in another location, which is where I'll be. I think they're like I think they're in, like, the same city, but different, like, parts of the city, you know. So I don't know which building that person was from. And then there's another video of, like, these two girls going there to do some kind of, like, study. It's like a market research type place. They're going to do some, like, makeup study. And it shows them driving, going to it and sitting in the parking lot talking about their outfits and whatever. And then they come out and they talking about outfits and whatever. And it's like, you never saw what they did. They never took the phone into the building, which was incredibly helpful. Like, I don't think, like, the only building I saw in the video was, like, the girl showed her the time on her phone and it, like, reflected off of her phone, the building did. And I don't think it was the same one because I didn't see any flags. But it didn't look like the same building, so it must have been the other location. And then the company, it's got, like, two names. It's like, it's not this, it has, like, two names. It's, like, I guess the newer name and the older name, which is, like, what it's actually under, and, like, yeah, I guess what they would put on their tax things, I don't know. But I found it's like this company, and it's like, you know, like, I don't want to say the name of it, but the thing has a YouTube channel with 2 videos on it. One from like 6 years ago and one from 4 years ago. And this, like, I didn't watch them because, like, the thumbnails were so random. It's like they just absent-mindedly upload a video one day 6 years ago, didn't bother with, thumbnails or nothing. And then 4 years later, like, 2 years later, oh, wait, we have a YouTube channel, let's upload something. And the thumbnail, sorry, looks like someone took, like, a tilted snapshot of the refrigerator contents. Like, they accidentally snapped a photo with the fridge open or something. I don't know what that's about, so it's gonna be interesting, at least. And I will be vlogging after I get out of the place later today and give a description of what it's like. You're just gonna have to hear me talk about what it's like. Like, we sit and stand. Like, I thought I heard, like, I remember someone mentioning, can you stand all day? Like, are you fine standing? Like, but at the same time, I went there for the industrial job at first, so I can't remember if it's, if the standing job is referring to just the, factory type place, or if it's at the phone company. Though I had to take a typing test, so why would you be standing and typing? That don't make any sense. So I'm pretty sure we'll be sitting, so yeah, I don't know. And I'm also, like, and we have, like, timed, not, so we have, like, there's, like, a 30-minute, like, your break depends on how long you're working, and I think you get, like, a 30-minute lunch break, which, okay, that's fine. But you also get, like, I think it's, you get, like, a certain amount of time for personal time, like going to the bathroom, running outside and smoking a cigarette, whatever, things like that. And you can take in, like, 7-minute increments. What? Okay, so I've never worked in a place that I had a specific amount of time that I could do things I needed to do, go get water, do whatever. Usually, you just go do your thing, you come back to your desk. Don't worry about how long it's going to take. Because usually don't take that long, because And for jobs where this actually matters and it gets counted against you, what happens when you're at work and you got to take a poo and it's going to take longer than 7 minutes? Do you have to explain to your boss, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late to my desk, I had to do a number 2, do you have to tell your boss that? Or what if you got bad cramps and you're just coming to the bathroom longer because you got, sometimes you got female problems that just takes a bit longer for whatever reason, yeah, if you're female, I'm talking about, because anything involving bathroom function in any capacity with any gender, when you're an adult, you really shouldn't have to explain why you in there, I mean, unless you come out smelling like smoke or weed, it ain't anybody's business. So, the time thing is a little weird to me, Just, I'm a grown adult. You don't need to tell me how long I should be in the bathroom when I'm literally just using the bathroom, I ain't going there primping. Things to make it, once I leave the house, my makeup's done. I might touch up my lipstick real quick, that takes me 5 seconds. Or, for me, primping in public is, making sure my lipstick isn't smeared across my face, because sometimes that happens. I'm pale, my lipstick shows, it just runs easy. I don't know, what it is about red lipstick, but, it will not stay put on my mouth at all. It just smears, ridiculously. And, yeah, I don't know. But anyhow, I'm pale, so, I like to make sure, my spots are covered, so I might do a little spot touch-up, just a little dab my finger makeup, do like that, and I'm done. That was it. Okay, minus the actual makeup, make sure I don't have any mascara under my eyes, so maybe, a minute at most. Because I'm not doing a full face here, just making sure things are where they're supposed to be, and, I ain't got it, like a hot right now. But, yeah, I mean, it just makes me feel, I don't want to say juvenile or childish, it makes me feel like I'm being treated like a child when I'm told how long I can be in the bathroom. I mean, I know it's a phone job, So I get it, but at the same time, like, I don't know if the fact that people think, like, companies need that says more about the company or the people they hire, you know? Because it goes both ways. Hopefully I'm making some sense. Remember, I'm running on like 3.5 to 4 hours of sleep here, so it may not be entirely coherent. Yeah. Excuse me. So I'm just rambling at this point, because I don't know. I'm missing on like 23andMe and Ancestry.com right now, and watching YouTube, some review of a movie. Yeah. And I found something to wear. I'm going to wear leggings under my blue jeans, because apparently we can't wear leggings. I mean, do they count as leggings if you're wearing them with the, like, cause like wintertime sometimes, I wear them with like outfits or something. I mean, when I wear leggings in a work capacity, I wear them as like tights. Like I wear dress down to my knees and then wear leggings. I don't wear leggings as pants. I'm like, whatever I'm wearing with my leggings will come down to my knees if I'm wearing it for work, so I don't see what the problem is. Like, I mean, you ain't gonna see my butt cracker or my hoo-ha, so it really shouldn't matter what, you know. But, like, sweatpants I get, but, like, if I'm wearing, like, if it's cold and I want to wear leggings as a layer, I'm gonna wear leggings as a layer. I mean, you know, so you shouldn't be able to see them under my blue jeans, so that shouldn't matter, you know. I ain't freezing for work, sorry. And, yeah, like, yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know where I was going with that, so, yeah, okay, bye, see you later. So it's 4:40, and I'm at the building. I have absolutely no earthly idea if I'm on the right side of the building. It's like a huge campus building, and there's no sign saying blah, like, blank road entrance, like, I need that, because there is no blah blah road in, like, the vicinity here. See, the blank boulevard entrance, and there's no boulevard. So, like, I don't know, and I've got to leave my phone in here. So, good times. If I'm in the wrong entrance, I've got to hop back in my car and loopity around. I don't know where I'm going. I can't take my phone in, so, yeah. We'll see how this goes. At least I'm early.
I found him, and I told him, and the next thing I know, he's dead.
Yes. This whole case has the molecule on it. This whole case is cursed. Like, we call the Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Can you hear? And he's bears to us.
Alright, so it's 11:20 right now, and I'm back home. I was on the right side of the building, so I did have the right entrance. It went a lot longer than I thought. Like, I was thinking maybe an hour or two. It was more like 3.5 hours. So it was like a partial day. Like, yeah. So, with orientation, I think of orientation as it going around showing people, like, this is who we are, this is what we do, this is here, that's there, you know. Just the basics, you know, the very, very basics. It turned into, like, job training, because I consider orientation and job training to be different things, but I guess they were the same thing, which is fine. We're getting paid, works for me. Again, like, I'm not gonna say where, like, you go in, and there's a security guard right there. You know, I had a temporary badge, and I got my real badge, and yes, I guess you just have a little badge thingy on and go in. Yes, it's like, it's not a name tag, it just has a company and a number, and yeah, just gotta make sure to have that. If I lose that, I owe $10, so that's gonna stay in my car, because it's like, it's not like my old name tag, where it was like a magnet. It's like, it's just a little plastic card thing with that little paper in it, you know, and it clips on, and you hope it stays clipped on. So it's, the job, like, I would consider what I do to be telemarketing, because I consider anybody that calls me that I don't know and isn't an appointment to be a telemarketer. But technically, I'm being paid, but I'm still in training, so I don't know if I have the job or not. They don't, like, I don't know kind of, how they let people go, if people just come and go as they want to, in terms of having a career. Like, it's a long-term temporary place, so I'm not entirely clear on that. But anyhow, yeah, I lost where I was going. Perfect. Anyhow, so apparently I will be, or am, a market researcher. You know those people that call you and ask you to do a survey? I'm going to be one of those people. You know, we just kind of went over, you know, the rules, things like that, the times, clocking in, clocking out, dress code, like reading things verbatim, things like that. Just like, we haven't done any like test surveys yet, like test as in practice. I guess practice survey would be a better word to use here. So don't know how that's gonna go. It's like, I feel like I read okay, but then when I'm actually reading something, like sometimes, you know, like sometimes you'll be reading something and it's not worded in a way that you would normally talk, and like some like phrases or words, like you have like things you would automatically say after this phrase or word, but then that phrase or word isn't there, and that what you would say slips out instead, and like you kind of stumble over. Hopefully that makes some sense without me going into details. Like you accidentally add in a word or two. Yeah, that might be a little bit problem of mine. Like, we did some practice reading. I felt like I was loud. Like, because usually before, like, I don't know before what, like growing up, like in my 20s, like some, like early 20s, I would be the person that would read like this, like, thank you for, like, okay, I'm reading off a paper right now. Thank you for choosing Blue Cross and Blue Shield, North Carolina, Blue Cross, like, you know, whatever. And I would read in this voice, but, like, in there I was reading, I was, like, talking like I normally do, and I felt like I was being loud, and, like, I think that's because I'm so used to talking to my grandparents, who are, one of them is hard of hearing, and going up to my grannies, and, I just had to talk louder more recently, is more, yeah, anyhow, yeah, and then my like, their TV is kind of loud, and then, because she's a bit hard of hearing, and then, like, their mute button, like, my tends to mute the commercials, and, like, a while back, their mute button broke, so they don't mute the commercials anymore, we just talk over each other, I mean, not over each other, that's just rude, over the commercials, so I feel like my voice has gotten louder over the years, like, without me meaning to, but yeah. So, it seems to be it seems to be a pie job. We'll see how that goes. Haven't actually done anything yet. But yeah, it seems like we're all hired. I don't know. Like, there's like, they have a little, like, checklist, kind of a scaled, I'm gonna call it a scaled checklist of, like, how you doing, how your performance is, are you, like, basically, like, decent to people, you know, do you read the things verbatim, how's your tone, you know, your pacing, things like that, because, you know, some people just have bad phone voices. I might be one of them, I don't know, because I usually talk to people I already know on the phone, and they know me, so they know what to expect with my voice and how fast I can talk, and, like, I don't really, like, there's random weird pauses I do, I know I'm aware of that. I just want to make sure I don't talk like I'm trying to auction off the family farm. That's going to be a problem I have, I'm aware of it, but yeah. Like, yeah. So, like, so we get personal time, which is like breaks that you have to punch out the little personal time break somehow, but you don't get, but you're still paid, you know, like, go get water, go run to the bathroom, just stand up and stretch, things like that. And you have, like, how much personal time you have depends on how long you're working that day, and it can only be taken in 7-minute increments. So, if you have 10 minutes total personal time, you can take 5 minutes there and 5 minutes here, or like 7 minutes here and like 3 minutes there. You know, you cannot go over 7 minutes personal time. Like, if you have an emergency and you, like a bathroom emergency, whatever, and you think it's going to take 7 minutes, but it takes 10 minutes, the supervisor will apparently clock you out for the 10 minutes. Yeah. And it's fine. And then I think, like, I know for like 5 and 5.5 hours, you get like a 30-minute break for lunch or whatever. but you don't have to, from what I understand. Yeah, so basically you can, to a degree, set your own hours or days. I guess you can, it just has to be, I think you can, if I wanted to come in at 6, I think you have to work a minimum of 3 hours a day. I'm still not, I'm not going to go over that. I'm going to work, I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to work as much as, I am not auctioning off the family farm. It's you just can't go over 40 hours a week, so I think I should be fine because I want to work as much as I can, because your girl need money. I've set myself to, basically you have to work 3 days a week, Monday through Friday, 3 days a week, and that includes, every other Friday, and 1 weekend day, which for me will always be Sunday because of the times. Not going to go into detail there. I don't want to give away too many details. Did sign a confidentiality agreement. Can't go into what I'll be asking. I can't go into any companies I'll be asking about. It's just products, things people use. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I can say consumer products. I think that's big enough. I'm not gonna say what we I'm not gonna say what we ask, because y'all have gotten surveys from people before, so yeah. You kind of have an idea of what it is. Plus, it doesn't matter if I don't know what I'm asking about. It could be as far as I know, I could be asking you about different lamps and light bulbs and types of drinks. I have no idea. Just those types of things. So, yeah. And, from what I understand, we kind of have quotas, but at the same time, they understand that sometimes we may have days where nobody answers the phone, and I would be one of those people, because I do have to telemarket to... I still call them telemarketers, okay? Technically, that's not what it is, but yeah. And a little thing I found out. Okay, so I am going to give you all one little tip. Anyone who actually happens across this and watches my videos, because I know I title them the day I make them. So, okay, when people call you asking questions like, "Hi, I'm conducting a survey about tissue," a tissue paper. There's tissue paper in my floor, so we're just going to go with tissue paper. And you're like, why are these people calling me? I'm on the do not call registry. Okay, the people calling and asking and doing surveys, apparently those are not telemarketers, they're market researchers, and they do not count on the do not call list. You can, if you want one of those researcher question survey people to never call you again, you have to ask them to take your number off the list. If you just hang up, they'll call you back because you didn't tell them not to call. So, little tidbit there, though. As someone who's going into this field, I prefer you not do that, because I might end up calling many dials someday. If the computer tells me I am, I don't know. I think the computer dials the numbers, I don't really know, and we apparently call across America. I don't know any details, not that I would give any, but yeah. So that was my day, and I need to find my charge cord thing for my phone so I can clear my phone off for tomorrow. And yeah, I've got to find where there are places to eat, because I know there's places to eat around where I'm at, I just don't know where they are. So yeah, that was my day basically. Yeah, it was alright. I mean it's whatever, okay. There's not really much to tell, to be honest, so yeah. Bye. I'm back. It's 11:34. I literally set my phone, plugged my phone in, set it down, and went to check my messages. I had two. One for my gran and this one. Okay, first of all, y'all already, I've put my real name on here before. First name, first name, anyhow. And, okay, so I'm not worried about that. Also, I think I mentioned before, I do not have caller ID. That costs extra, and I need that money for other things. Okay, so one, you already know my name. It's Abby. I'm just whatever. It's common enough, so, yeah. And two, I do not have caller ID. 3, I don't really know how to set up my answer machine. I think I have a message on here. I'm not going to play it, but I don't really know how to set the time and date, so the time and date is wrong. Let me show you This is not how we leave a message.
1. Message in mailbox 1. Sunday, 12 a.m.
Abby? Hello? Are you there?
Clearly not.
End of message.
I have no idea who that is. It might be that lady at the place I went to. I don't know. I can't look it up. I do not have caller ID. It could be someone else. No clue. So that is how we do not leave a message. I need to know who you are, what your name, what your number is, you know, and I can see my back here. But yeah. Play that again.
1. Sunday, 12
Erase. Okay, I'm trying to erase it
1.
here.
Message in mailbox 1. Sunday, 12 a.m.
Okay, so that's gone. Yeah, I think my phone thinks every day is Sunday at 12 a.m. So yeah, fun times.